Welcome to the Pelvic Power Podcast. My name is Penny, and I am the host of this lovely space. I am a pelvic floor yoga teacher who teaches people with pelvic pain how to use movement, breathwork, and body awareness to ease and manage their pain while living a pleasurable life. In this space, we'll be talking about all things taboo because we love it, and how to support your lovely pelvis and your lovely self on this journey that you are on. I'm very happy that you are here, and I hope that you enjoy this episode. Welcome back to another episode of the Pelvic Power Podcast. I hit record, I started recording, and I'm like, I don't even sound like myself today. And I can't even explain why, but I might have an idea. I went to a wedding on Friday. It was Michelle from the Happy Pelvis. Congratulations. I'm very happy for her, and I feel very honored to have been a part of that, to witness that. But I went to the wedding. The wedding was gorgeous, beautiful. We had such a great time. We danced like there was no tomorrow, and I'm pretty sure that my entire nervous system believed that there was actually no tomorrow the next day when I woke up. Because I have been recovering for the past 2 days. I'm still not fully recovered, and I feel like that's why I hear myself talking differently today. I'm still trying to get into alignment with myself. There was a lot of dancing, there was a little bit more wine than I would have bargained for, and I was up until 2 a.m. I didn't have the best sleep. I'm just telling you right now, when I woke up Saturday morning, I looked over to my best friend and I said, I feel so unaligned right now. Like my jaw was clenched. I was not feeling good. My entire body was itching. It was a hard time. I felt so dysregulated. It was absolutely insane. It felt like my nervous system was just crashing. It was just coming crashing down. So I took 2 days. I'm trying to recover still. I went for a walk this morning for an hour out in the rain because I know that the rain and the smell of earth really makes me feel so much more grounded. So I'm finally starting to feel a little bit more like myself again. And it's funny coming on here sharing this with you because I find that because we've been talking about the things that we're talking about. Okay, we've been talking about what is in alignment with you, what does not belong on your health journey, how you maybe not supporting yourself. And I kind of just slapped myself in the face this past weekend, and now I'm paying for it. So, slowly recovering, I'm slowly starting to feel like myself again, and I could not be more happy. It's also funny going on like a little path that might be derailing you from the journey that your higher self or the healing or where you see yourself going, that path is kind of like deviating from that. It's kind of funny seeing that happening and then realizing it within yourself. Because last episode, we were talking about what I should be doing maybe as a 35-year-old. And then I just realized after this, I really, really, really enjoy spending time by myself with my cat. Yes, my sister's probably going to listen to this. She's going to call me crazy cat lady. I'm fine with that. I will have 15 cats, and I don't see what's wrong with being a crazy cat lady. Like, that's where I'm at right now. I just really enjoy my own space. This space with you, everyone. I enjoy spending time with my cat. And it's just nice to have that kind of approval that I kind of created for myself. So, yay. Welcome back. I'm very happy that you are here today. So, speaking of things that might not make sense to anyone else besides you, I was talking about being a crazy cat lady, and it got me thinking. So, there's this TikToker. I am very much into spirituality, manifestation. I'm on Witch Talk, and that's just how I live my life. This episode might not resonate with some of you, and that's totally fine. I'm very happy that you tune in anyway, but maybe you will feel a little bit of inspiration, and we'll see where it takes us. So there's this TikToker on Witch Talk, and she might be showing a video of her blowing cinnamon in through the door or cleaning her mirror in a specific way or saying something in a specific way. And then she looks at the camera and she says, it might look woo, but do it anyway. And that got me thinking living with pelvic pain and the things that we do for ourselves. The things that we do for ourselves when it comes to our pelvic pain, it doesn't have to make any sense to anyone else. Maybe it doesn't even make any sense to you why it makes you feel more supported, more aligned, more like yourself, so that you actually live with less pain. Maybe it doesn't even make any sense. Does it actually have to make sense? It might look woo, but do it anyway. It doesn't have to have an explanation to it. And I'm saying that as someone that's sitting in a condo full of crystals. I have my essential oils. I do my moon water. Speaking of my sister, she always makes fun of me for doing my moon water. It doesn't have to make any sense to anyone else besides you. You don't even have to share any of this with anyone else besides yourself. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else besides you. And it's the same when it comes to pleasure as well. What turns you on doesn't have to make sense to anyone else besides you and maybe the person that you're with, being able to communicate with them about what you find pleasurable or what turns you on or whatever that may be. But what helps you doesn't have to make sense to anyone else besides you. And I say that as a yoga teacher. I know that I'm a great yoga teacher, but I cannot put my words into sometimes why what I do really helps other people. Like I have so many people coming up to me after yoga class and they're like, "Well, you really helped me with this, or you made me realize this and la la la." And I'm just baffled by the things that people really gain from their practice when they're practicing with me. Because people often look at yoga as just like something physical, especially in this space. We are in the pelvic area, the pelvic space. And we often just use the stretches, right? That's what we come to yoga for most of the time. But there's so many different parts to it. It can help you physically, yes, stretches, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually. It can help you really connect with yourself and the person that you want to be, or the person that you actually are, the person that you want to embody. It's the same if you like to go see an energy healer, for example. You may not be able to put your word into why what they're doing is helping you because maybe you don't even know what they're doing, but it's really helping you. Like I go see my athletic therapist and my osteopath, two different professions, I am aware, but they work in different ways because I like to think that my osteopath is a little bit of a witch and she makes me feel very regulated, like very, very regulated. And I love my osteopath so much. So I go see them for different reasons. Even though they might be working from a physical perspective, there are also different reasons why I'm seeing these people because it helps me feel better, but I might not be able to put my words into it. It doesn't have to make any sense to anyone else besides you of what you are doing for your pain and why it's helping you. The only thing that you need to keep on doing is to keep on doing it. Keep doing what is supporting you, that makes you feel supported, what makes you feel more aligned with the person that you want to be and how you want to feel. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. You're here. You're listening to this podcast episode, and I'm very grateful that you are here. I'm very, very proud of you for showing up for yourself. And some people might think that, oh, why would a podcast help you? But when we continue to have these conversations that we're having right now, like every day I go on my walk and I listen to either a book or an audio. I'm working on my energy as I'm doing that. I'm not just out for a walk, physically walking, supporting my body, but I'm also using other tools to support myself. So you're listening to a podcast episode that might rewire your mindset into how you are looking at your condition, how you're looking at yourself, how you're loving yourself, the compassion that you have for yourself, how you're supporting yourself. It might not make any sense to anyone else besides you, but you're gonna keep doing it anyway because you know that it feels good to you and maybe you don't even know why. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that you enjoyed this little episode. If anything, take this with you. It might look woo, but do it anyway. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? You are the most important person to you and you are here for you. You're listening to this podcast episode for you. It doesn't have to make any sense. Do it anyway. Remember that you are gorgeous, you're beautiful, and that you got this. And I will talk to you next week. Bye.